Good morning, folks. Tuesday morning, Wayne Bolden. I'm here at the SpeedKing channel. As always, please turn your closed captions on. And of course, tip sheets will be available this weekend. Only one Derby prep, the Tampa Bay Derby down there at Tampa Bay Downs for sure. And we will put our all stakes tip sheet together for the entire weekend. Please email me at speedking24@yahoo.com. They're $15, or you can text me at 732-804-0637. We're doing quite well with them in terms of ROI, and the community that purchase them are making some money. So nice. It's been very pleasurable. And just want to say thanks everybody for diving in, commenting on our top 10 Derby contenders to this point. Healthy discussion, always professional, always classy comments from the community, which is how we built the community. We can always count on you to keep it 100. Classy, for sure. Well, the other stake race over at Gulfstream Park on Saturday is race number 11. It's a sprint on the turf, and it's for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up. 5 panels, $100,000. It looks like a full field of, I don't know, is it 12 of them in here? It looks like it. Yes, 10 of them in here. Give you our top 3 picks. I'm going to be a little cute in here. I like some pace numbers on a horse. The number 3 horse, Last Leaf. Well, Last Leaf, the number 3, has 7 wins from 19 starts. That's almost 50%. That's awfully good. And 2 seconds and 2/3. This 4-year-old filly is by Not This Time. See Epicenter. For sure, and simplification, if I should dare say it, right? Well, Last Leaf, but Not This Time. Sprites is doing the training, and Jose Ortiz is doing the riding. Well, this horse comes out of the Grade 2 Inside Information behind Colorful Mischief, who is in the Hurricane Birdie Stakes in the 8th race at Gulfstream. But this is going to the turf. Now, this horse does have some turf experience back there in 2022. Here come the Bride Stakes. The horse ran 4th. Did win a stake race March 26 across Gulfstream, which was the Medley of Color Stakes at 5 panels. And haven't been on the turf in the last 6 or 7 starts. Now returning as a 4-year-old to the turf, making her second race as a 4-year-old. We call it a turf move up. I love the pace numbers on here. Her speed figures are a cut or 2, or maybe even 3 above below a lot of these in here. But I think Last Leaf could move up. She hasn't run on the turf in 6 or 7 starts, but when young horses have shown that they could run on the grass, when they return, we call it, or back in the day when we were a Ragusan sheet reader, we called it a turf move up. And a lot of times, a lot of buried races, and you could get good value. Not going to bet on a bunch of money in here, but I want to give Last Leaf a chance to hit the board here and win this race. Should be a very decent price in here for sure. So the number 3 will be our top pick for sure in here. And I would be kind of remiss if I didn't go to the number 5 horse here, Imagery. Imagery is a very, very nice 5-year-old mare. 4 wins from 23 starts, 4 seconds, 4/3. Mark Cassie. You got the professional in the yards, Javier Castellano. Well, this one ran a beautiful, beautiful race last time against the 1-horse Charlie T in a stake race here at Gulfstream Park, February 11th, which was the ladies' turf. I think that this horse could sit the trip and get a nice jump on this field. So our second pick will be the number 5, Imagery. Having spoken about the number 1 horse, who is the speed? Charlie T. Charlie T is on the rail. This horse should get out quickly. 4 wins from 10 starts, 4 seconds and 1/3. That's 9 in the money from 10 starts. This 4-year-old girl by my pal Charlie can flat out tiptoe. Mr. Thomas is doing the training. It's L. Thomas. It's actually Lee Thomas. He's clicking at about 22%. Vasquez is in the yards. The horse last ran on February 11th, as I talked about. When I talked about Imagery, for sure, back in 28 days, on the rail, is the speed, should pop from the gate. And don't be surprised if this one goes gate to wire. Our third pick, and big threat in this race, is Charlie T, for sure. And if we had to round out our super, well, I guess we wouldn't have to look very far, right? To me, the number 2 horse, Little Jewel. Little Jewel. I like this horse, even though he only has 3 starts in her. Being a 5-year-old, it's kind of scary. 1 win from 3 starts, 1 second and 1 third. Very lightly raced. Morales is doing the riding here. And again, this horse ran on the 3rd of February at Gulfstream in a maiden race and went gate to wire. Now, horses that come off of maiden wins, as long as you give them rest, like this one has 36 days between that maiden win, you know, these horses run very well off of maiden wins. All horses do, for the most part. So we're willing to round out our super with the number 2 horse, Little Jewels. So in this year's 11th race, of course, it is the Captiva Island Stakes, $100,000, 5 panels on the grass. Hey, we're going to go right to a cute pick. Last Leaf is our top pick, the number 3 horse. Our second pick is the number 5, Imagery. Our third pick is the number 1 horse, Charlie T, who is clearly the speed in here, and they all going to have to catch her for sure. She likes to win, and she's on the front end. Right? Oh, she likes to win, and she's on the front end. And we round out our super with the number 2 horse, Little Jewel. So for us, it's 3, 5, 1, 2. We're trying to be cute with Last Leaf, thinking that she's a turf move-up, having not run on the turf in the last 6 or 7 tries. We think we might be able to get a square price. 3, 5, 1, 2. 11th race at beautiful Gulfstream Park. Let me know what you think. We'll probably box it up. What? The 3, 5, 1, 2. And then key the 3 horse with Jose Ortiz up. Thanks, folks. We're going to dial in to some more races soon here. Talk to you real soon. Have a great, safe work week. Tip sheets are available. SpeedKing 24 at yahoo.com.